There are apparently all kinds of opinions as to why the board has identified this item in strategic planning. And while I can't speak for the rest of the board, I want to address you from me. This is me speaking. This is my concern. From 2004 to 2009, Wabasha County's net levy increased from $6.9 million to $11.9 million. In this same period of time, we jumped from being number 73 out of 87 counties. So out of 87 counties, we were the 73rd down the list on taxation. So we weren't highly taxed. We were low, if you understand that. We were 73 out of 87 counties for taxation. Since that increase from 2004 to 2009, we are number 36 on the list now. So we're inching our way up to being number one, but I don't think this is what we want to be number one for. I don't think we want to be number one in taxation, but that's the direction we're heading. So in my opinion, we are clearly headed in the wrong direction in today's dismal and unpredictable economic climate. And I think that maybe is one thing we can all agree on in the room today. I know we don't agree on a lot the way it seems, but I think we can agree that we have some pretty concerning economic times in front of us. It's dismal, it's unpredictable, and I think we all are probably a little bit concerned about our own futures and our own livelihoods. The highest paid position in Wabasha County is the administrator, and certainly the argument could be made that he has the most responsibility and should be fairly compensated. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't think anybody has a problem with that. Someone who's doing their job and doing it well should be compensated. I want to be compensated for what I do, and I'm sure you would all say that as well. However, I am troubled by the fact that over the next 4 years, our administrator's salary will increase from $89,767 to $100,996. Now this figure is salary only. It does not include the additional costs of benefits. And I don't have that figure, but you would need to add that on top of the $100,000, virtually $101,000. Again, I want to point out that this salary increase comes at a time when the private sector and even other government entities are tightening their belts. And they're doing that to help survive in this unpredictable economy where unemployment, mortgage foreclosures are serious concerns. And they're serious concerns to this board and to this county. We have a lot of mortgage foreclosures. When I was campaigning and door knocking, I went to a lot of doors that nobody was there and the lawn hadn't been mowed and it looked like people just picked up and left. Where did they go? Why did they leave? I think it has a lot to do with our economy. I also did some research and I learned that Anoka County is in the process of a voluntary separation program, as well as not filling positions and restructuring or hiring replacements at a lower pay rate. And to quote their administrator, he says it's an innovative way to stretch our tax dollars and still maintain an appropriate level of service to our citizens. I did some more research over the weekend. The estimated median household income in 2009 for Wabasha County was $49,720. 10 years prior to that, so in 1999, the median household income was $42,117. Now this figure is for an average household size of 2.6 people. I don't know how you get a 0.6 person, but they have a 0.6 person. So $49,720 is a representative figure of both mom and dad working, or grandpa and grandma on a fixed income, whatever, but that's the average median income. I want you to note that their income in those 10-year period of time only increased $7,600. From 1999 to 2009, mom and dad working together, average median household income only increased $7,600. Now think back to the figures I shared about our administrator. His salary is increasing over $11,000 in just 4 short years. Less than half of the time the people who live and work in Wabasha County's income increased. Now, those are a lot of facts and figures, but what it demonstrates to me is that government is no longer in balance with the private sector, and I feel it is my job as a commissioner to help bring things back into perspective or back into balance.